Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I have a little letter or note that I'm be reading to y'all, and hopefully some of y'all will get some sense into you. I'm not trying to sound mean. I'm just saying this world is messed up and we need to change. So, here it goes. In this world, many mistakes have been made by everyone. We are forever stuck in our ways that we can't get free. Many of us are lost in the dark, trying to escape the harshness of it. That when we escape, we try to go back in the dark to hide from reality, to escape the truth. We all want the truth, but when we are faced with it, we cower and cover ourselves back up as though it will never find us. But what if we stood up, came out of hiding, and let everyone know we were here? We are here. That we know the truth and that we need to change our ways. Maybe then, just maybe, would we be able to get along. But until then, there will always be conflict, no matter where you go. This world has so much to offer us, but yet we cannot face the facts that we cannot do it alone. We cannot fulfill this reality of a world with just ourselves. We need to come together. And then maybe we can succeed at doing something great. Fixing this world. Coming together. Destroying conflict itself. But maybe not. Maybe that's all hopes and dreams in this world. Maybe this world does not want to change because we are too afraid. We are afraid of what could come, what could be. Some are afraid that this world would end, but some are afraid that if we don't, the world will end. We are all countering and coming up with excuses against each other because we don't know what to do. And yet there are a few who believe that we can stand up together, that we can fight side by side against something greater than ourselves. We can build, create anything if we only came together. But yet we are so concerned over politics and government that we are forgetting that we're all one species. We are all human. We all make mistakes. It's no different than the animal kingdom. Animals make mistakes. Every living creature makes a mistake in their life. A tree, for instance, can make the greatest mistake of all. Though it seems as an inanimate object, trees are actually alive. A tree can make its trunk so big and its branches so big, but if it doesn't make the branch strong enough, or if its trunk is not strong enough to hold the weight of the branch, it will snap, causing that tree to lose a valuable limb to the society that we all live in, to the ecosystem that we live in. No different than humans. We all are stuck in this politic and government cycle that we are so concerned over what the president or what, the king or anything like that, what they're gonna do, that we can't even come together and combine our technology, our forces, our experience, our skills to something great. Instead, we have to stick to ourselves, judge others by how they look, what they wear, and who they are, instead of trying to get to know the real them and understanding them. We judge instantly. Our jealousy takes over. Someone looks better than you. You try to shoot them down, cut their strings of hope and independence until they are so dependent on what everybody else looks like who is popular that they aren't nobody at all. How can we be ourselves if we can't be ourselves. It's this that we need to do. We need to stop judging people and talk to them, get to know them. I don't care if they're black, white, Mexican, I don't care. They could be blue in the sky. Do not judge them by how they look. Do not judge them by what they wear, or what they drive, or how they walk, or anything. Make friends with them. Because if a case happened where you needed a friend, if you needed a true person to be by your side, that person would probably be there by you. Because most likely, 9 out of 10 times, that person didn't have a friend at all until you came in. And, anything that can happen will happen. That's the truth. And I can't seem to remember the person who said that. But that will happen. Anything that can happen will happen. And there's nothing you can do about it. But if we were to come together, maybe we could spot things that would happen. But maybe we could stop them, or slow them, or prevent them. But right now, we're all concerned on what we look like, how our body is, what we wear, how much money we spend on stuff. Think about it. The more money you spend on something, the poorer you are. The less money you spend on something, the richer you are. It's not so much the world that we need to worry about of money. Money is a piece of paper with a bunch of green print on it. There's no point to it. That's like me trying to pay for a cheeseburger at McDonald's with a stick. No, they're not going to take it, and that would be hilarious to see someone try to do, but that's the equivalent to a piece of paper. Instead of worrying about money, maybe we should think about giving to others, to support, help, and cherish one another. It doesn't have to be family, but it should. It doesn't have to be friends, but it should. It should be a complete stranger on the road. You should care for everyone in this world. No matter what they've done to you. They've done you wrong in the past, so be it. Forget about it. Family, friends, and even strangers sometimes will always be there for you. But right now, we're so focused on what we look like and all the politics going on that we can't do nothing. We're so concerned over some petty things that our government literally shut down for a month, I think. Doesn't matter. Our government shut down over some petty shit. Let's be honest. Really? You're shutting down a government building and government politics and all that so you can debate over the president? It don't matter. He won the poll. Doesn't matter how he won it. Should it matter? Probably. But to shut down a government over something like that when we have more serious issues to deal with, I think that's a little petty. Maybe it's time a new system was evoked, where we had the people of the United States or the people of other countries to join in a group of politicians. People who don't have college training, people who just are off the streets within the chaos of this world. And you would see, I honestly think you would see a much better change for the world. But who am I to say that? I'm just a boy from Iowa and a family base from Georgia. It's not that we should be more concerned over what we wear or what the government's doing. on how we look. For God's sake, get that shit out of this school. You shouldn't worry about popularity in school. You should worry about getting your education or having fun, enjoying those years. But we shouldn't care for all that popularity and looks and politicians. We shouldn't care. We should keep up to date. But what would be the point of us worrying about something we can't control? Someone's opinion cannot be altered because they are of the same opinion still. Maybe it's time for us to realize that and actually think, what is this world coming to? What exactly has this world come to? And just then, maybe, just then, we might end up doing something. I appreciate y'all listening to me, voice my opinions. And I hope y'all caught or learned something from them. What I will say is thank you for listening. And if you want to hear more about my opinions or feelings or about my daily life or anything, do leave a comment, but also be sure to subscribe and click the bell. I appreciate all my subscribers. And honestly, y'all are like family to me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be at this far. So thank you, and have a good night.